Yeah. Hello and welcome to Clock It, where your opinion just might win you the game. We are here back with our returning contestants. You know him from iHeartRadio. He's one of our favorite. Give it up for Kelly.
Ooh, we back, y'all. What up? We back.
Yeah. It's always great to have you. How you feeling, Kelly?
I'm feeling thankful, man. Thankful to be here. It was a great weekend. Thankful for all the great crew that we have here to make Clock It possible. And you for viewing. We appreciate you.
Yeah, all of that. And he is our favorite baking realtor, returning yet again. Give it up for Myk. Hey, Myk.
Let's go, Myk.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
You look good.
Thank you. You know, I try a little bit.
You look real good.
Stuff still.
Still stuff. Okay, well, you look good. That's all that matters. You don't look stuffed at all. Well, guys, as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about, and more importantly, you got to clock it. So give those big buzzers a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give your answers. And I think, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into things with our very first question. Which fast food company was blasted online about its new $8 nugget combo? Myk.
McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Do you dine here often?
No.
Okay.
No, that's plastic. Girl, do you see this shape? Girl,
You're right.
I'll be looking crazy.
That is very true. So why are people giving them a hard time about this $8 meal?
For one, people are cheap. Which I get it, the economy is what it is, and everybody believes that McDonald's should be cheap as well. But honestly, I don't think the price is bad.
Okay, what all comes with this meal, Kelly? Let's determine if it's bad.
So it's $8, and I understand maybe $8 for 10 nuggets. That does sound a little crazy, but it's 10 nuggets, medium fry, medium drink. That sounds pretty good to me. It sounds like a value meal to me.
Yeah, and if we were talking about back in the day, unfortunately with inflation, everything is hot right now. So an $8 meal, if it comes with 10 nuggets, I don't know. But why did McDonald's decide to even, change this meal to $8?
Well, with inflation, we all see how crazy the numbers again with anything that we order, but specifically in 2023, there was a Big Mac meal that was going for $18. And when you see that, it's like we can't even afford McDonald's no more. You look at the numbers, like medium fries, that has shot up over like 160%. Big Macs themselves have shot up over 100%. So McDonald's is like, maybe we should bring the value back to get our people back with us.
Hearing all this, Myk, is McDonald's one of those affordable places still, you would say?
I mean, compared to what everybody else have, yes. And also, McDonald's still have an app, too. So if you go on their app, they have deals to where you can still get a full meal for $5.
Might I ask how you know this if you don't eat it?
Next question, Koiya.
I'm just asking. You said you don't eat it, but you're giving us a lot of information over
I'm
here.
cultured.
Okay, cultured.
I'm cultured.
We'll go with cultured. All right, Myk, 100 points you have on the board. Kelly, you're at 0, but many more opportunities you have. Let's get you some points. Next question. Which NBA athlete named his boat after his current girlfriend? Kelly.
Klay Thompson.
Klay, I am starting to like him. What is the name of the boat?
The boat's name is SS Stallion from Houston, Texas.
Yes, love to see it. Love to see it. That is a nice looking boat. That screams, I got money. I love the era that Meg Thee Stallion is in.
Yes.
It seems like she is being loved correctly, and getting a boat named after you that belongs to your man. Love to see it. I mean, she must have really threw down on Thanksgiving.
Threw that on Thanksgiving and something else, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Go
Well,
ahead,
when it
Meg.
comes to the food, what did
Yes.
she throw down and make?
Meg made turkey. She had macaroni, green, you know, the usual Thanksgiving stuff. But she also had baked beans, which I never really known nobody had baked beans on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But girl, do your thing. The family loved it, so hey.
It looked like they had a great time. In fact, what did her, not her dad, but Clay's dad have to say about Megan's cooking?
She said 10 out of 10. He said 10 out of 10. You feel me? And you look at like the video of her cooking and everything. She literally did everything, as you mentioned, from the turkey to the sides. Everything was placed well. It was beautiful. So as you mentioned, I'm having a great time seeing Clay and Meg, their dynamic continuing to go because it seems really, really organic. You know how a lot of times these celebrity couples are like, oh, you're doing too much. This feels good to me.
I agree with you. I agree. It does not seem curated. A lot of times we look at these celebrity couples and it's like, this is a PR stunt, or this was like for you guys to get more publicity, but this seems like this is something that's actually real. And I love this for Megan. After everything that she's been through, to see her being loved correctly, I'm here for it, girl. Do your thing. I love it. All right, Kelly, 100 points you have on the board. Myk, you are at 100 as well, but we have more questions, so let's keep it going. Which rapper is refusing to seek attorney fees after paternity case was dismissed? Myk.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, I don't know, but for the people at home who may not know about this case, talk to us about what's been going on here.
Yes, there is a young man out there who believes that Jay-Z is his father, and it's been going on for about 10 years now. So he's been wanting Jay-Z to take a paternity test, which Jay-Z has not. His lawyers stated that there's not enough evidence for them to actually prove that he's actually in need to take a paternity test. So at this point, they just kind of dropped it, and Jay-Z said that even with the legal fees, he's not going to ask for any money. So,
Kelly, if you were Jay-Z and this person for over a decade has been alluding to you being their father, would you just take the paternity test to get it over with to prove that you aren't?
Me personally, because, you know, we've all seen cases with like ambulance chases and all that. And for me, if I understand that this is not true and this person has tried and tried and tried again for 10 plus years, I'm not even going to entertain it. As you mentioned, he's like, you know what, I don't even want no attorney, waive him. Just stop all this. I can imagine what else Jay-Z and these sort of people have going on behind the scenes legally as well. So one less thing off the board, I'm all for it. I'll be like, nah.
Myk, do you share that same sentiment?
Kelly, no, I'm sorry. But no, so this is my thing. I feel like Jay-Z waived them because he felt sorry. But no, he waived them because I feel like there was like a guilty conscience of, I know you ain't got the money. I know I'm probably your daddy, but I ain't taking it. So I feel like if there wasn't an issue or you know that this is not your son, why not take the test?
I have to agree with you there. This has been something that has been drawn out and going on for a very long time. And many people on social media share that same sentiment of, hey, if it's not your son, just take the paternity test and be done with it. Why are we still going back and forth, back and forth? But it seems as though, I know the son was saying that there's a lot going on behind the scenes, which is one of the reasons why he dropped the case in July, Kelly.
Yeah, he says there's a lot going on behind the scenes, so people are thinking maybe Jay-Z's positioning things behind the scenes to get this out of the way, but the way that the individual put this is that it's a strategic postponement. So we'll see where this goes, because he said he's not giving up. There's going to be more to the story, so to be continued.
Yes, so it seems like we will be checking in to see what's going on here further down the line. All right, Kelly, 100 points you have on the board, and Myk, you are at 200, and this is our last question in round one. Which rapper is the new ambassador for Chanel? Kelly.
A$AP Rocky.
Which I figured we kind of knew this for some time now. I mean, he's been doing his thing with Chanel, and then last month we kind of saw him like shooting. We saw behind the scenes of him shooting a short film. So A$AP Rocky, the new face of Chanel. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, making it official, and respectfully, man, Rocky, he from Harlem, you know what I mean? But at this point, he's more of a fashion icon than an artist, you feel me? He's been postponing this album for months upon months. Yeah, he's been performing, but we're still waiting on the album. But as you mentioned, Chanel and Rocky, they've been going back and forth. He wears Chanel all the time. He's been getting all these brand deals. So I think it was good to finally get the A-OK. Like, listen, Rocky is officially with Chanel, and we push it forward this way. They're about to drop this advertisement, as you mentioned, that's dropping tomorrow. Very interesting times for Rocky.
Very, very interesting time. So much so that he has something that's going for $100 right now, Mike. What is that?
He has the big perm wig going for $100. ASAP Rocky, you are crazy, but if you can sell it, listen.
This is crazy, $100 when you can go to the hair store and make that for a good $25, in my opinion. But this is something on his site that is selling for $100. This should happen around Halloween, yes or no?
That's how I look at night. I wrap up my hair and be like this at home.
Yeah. I mean, my grandma used to do that every night. I literally watched her do that every single night, and I'm sure it didn't cost her $100. Kelly, will you be purchasing this?
$100 is crazy now, unless he slaps the Chanel name on it now that they're official. Maybe, you know, $100 makes sense. But I ain't got no hair, so maybe I would buy a little bit just to go along with it. Come on the show wearing the beanie. I think that would be good.
You actually pose a very great point because you do not have hair. Would you want to like live as a person with hair for one day for $100?
A full day is crazy, but just to entertain y'all, I shall. All right?
You know what, Kelly? I might just purchase this for you so that you can wear it right here on Clock It and we can see what this looks like.
We're going to make sure it's us right here. This is going to be the group with y'all, and we're going to have the big perm and all that. It's going to go with that.
I cannot wait to make this happen because I would love to see that right there on your head. That would be very, very interesting, let me tell you. All right, guys, well, that is a wrap for round one of Clock It. And what do you know? Both of our contestants are tied. 200 points on the board.
Come on, Mike.
Man, y'all are doing your thing up here. Kelly is at 200. Mike is at 200 as well. This is a competitive game of Clock It, and it is only round one. But when we return, these two will continue to battle it out. For round two of Clock It, don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Right. Rollers coming soon.
Rollers is crazy.
Now we go.
Welcome back to Clock It, where Kelly and Mike are currently battling it out, and both are tied with 200 points on the board. So I think it is only right to hop straight into things so that we can break this tie with our next question. Which producer slash screenwriter compared her early fame to being stung by 1,000 bees? Kelly.
Sean.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
I know we look alike.
I was like, I'll take it.
No.
That's my brother, I know.
Shonda Rhimes, Jesus. I know we both light-skinned, but Jesus.
Mike, I'm so sorry. Yes, correct answer is Shonda Rhimes. Now, why did she give this analogy?
She gave the analogy because Shonda's used to being in the background. So when she actually came up front and became the star of a lot of different things, she was like, it was a lot. It was very overwhelming. So I guess that was her best way of actually like creating the picture of what she felt.
Very, very true. And when I tell you, when she took off, she took off. What are some of the things she's known for, Kelly?
Man, Grey's Anatomy, crazy. Bridgerton, and there are so many others that I didn't even realize she was a part of until, you know, we spoke about this. And it's true when you think about it from that perspective, when you're so used to being behind the scenes and creating something for people who are famous, and your work is so good that you in turn become famous in a short amount of time, that's a lot to take in. It's a lot.
No, you're absolutely right. And, you know, to a point, and one of the points that she made was, you know, normally when you're a screenwriter or someone who's behind the scenes, no one actually knows who you are by face or know your name. But Shonda Rhimes became like an overnight sensation because she had things like Scandal, Bridgerton, Grey's Anatomy, you know, a bunch of these things take off and they were actually hits. So people were wondering, who is this lady? What does she look like? What does she do? And I know she also had a health scare too, Myk.
Yeah, she had a health scare. I forgot exactly what it was.
But she thought that she wouldn't even be here in 10 years.
Yeah, she said within 10 years. She thought she wouldn't be here 10 years, but with her kids, she said that seeing her kids, she just knew she had to be here longer. So she changed whatever it was that was going on with her health to live a more healthier lifestyle and to show them, you know, what the good life is. And I'm happy she did it because, baby, we need you.
Yes, we definitely, we need all of those shows, especially Bridgerton. I'm a fan of that one the most. Scandal we love as well, but keep putting those Bridgertons out because I feel like every single one gets better and better. All right, Myk, 300 points on the board. You have Kelly, you are at 200, but it is time for our very next question. Who called Russell Wilson weird for not having his family over on Thanksgiving? Myk.
His name, Travion, I don't know. Yeah, Travion something.
That counts.
I don't know. It counts. Okay, appreciate
I'll give it to you. Trayvon Boykin was his name.
It was something.
I'll give it to you only because like he was a former player. He wasn't like, he's not a current player, but either way, this is what he had to say.
Russell Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah. Maybe he's not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that part.
That's what we gonna do. So to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like him, is literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies.
That sounds like his family to me, Myk. Am I tripping? But can I tell you, this is the prime example why I don't have a lot of people around me. I think this is a great example of your heart could be in the right place, but someone could be a monitoring spirit that's coming around. Myk, is this not wild?
Yeah, that's probably why I forgot his name because I don't like I don't like weird stuff like that. And I really dislike when people are in my pockets. And my thing is, if you're not helping me take care of my home, if you don't really know what I got going on with my family, worry about yourself.
Yeah.
So for him to carry on and to be listing all what Russell got, what do you got?
Yeah.
Why are you worried about me so much? So I think it's always weird when men do that to other men.
Kelly, this was a very wild situation as we saw, but more importantly, he's sitting here criticizing Russell Wilson for not being with his family, but he wasn't even with his family.
Right.
So make it make sense.
And mind you, Trayvon, he's, you know, quarterback, and Russell was inviting you in with his family, his immediate family.
Yeah.
He's also talking trash about the kids and all that.
Yeah.
Like, you were brought into this situation because he trusted you and maybe wanted to give you an experience and build that relationship with you to nurture you as a quarterback, as a football player. And in turn, you go behind his back and say stuff like this. So definitely not cool. You know what I mean? Like you said, that's why we forgot your name, brother man. Sorry, you done did it to yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely. Did it to itself, and this was just not cool on many different ends. All right, Kelly, 200 points you have on the board. Myk, you are at 400. Let's keep it rolling. More questions we got. Here we go. Which reality star says she wouldn't be as big of a name without the support of the LGBTQ community? Kelly.
Nene Leakes?
Nene Leakes it is. Where did she say this at, and what do you think she meant by this?
So, well, number one, what she meant by it is just the memes that kind of sprouted from who she is and what she is were, a lot of them were brought forth because of the LGBTQ community and kept it going. Now, this happened over in Cali at the Abbey, having a live broadcast over there and just telling people just how much they mean to her. And I think 100%, when you're able to create a moment, but then within a community, they push it forward and let it like live on after that moment, that's when you know you have success. So I'm glad that she showed some love.
Would you agree with this statement that Nene made, Myk?
What, as far as
that she wouldn't be as big of a star
no,
without
absolutely,
this community?
absolutely, yeah. Dini, I feel like the LGBTQ community supports so much, especially when it comes to the Housewives franchise, when it comes to certain music. So absolutely, I really do believe that they kind of put Nene on that pedestal, especially for a lot of the memes she says. Nene's very catty. And in the community, you know, you got a good read. So
Yeah.
Nene does a really good read.
Yeah.
So yeah, so of course she's going to get that support because we're like, yeah, that's our girl. Yeah.
I love this for Nene, and I love that she was able to give kudos to this community for helping push her along. All right, guys, let's hop around. Next question, and it is, a Twitch streamer gets banned for streaming while Kelly.
Driving.
This should be something that is a no-brainer across the board, but yet this person was able to stream and drive on Twitch. Why?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It's one of those things that Twitch, another streaming platform, Kick, need to figure this out because it's not the first time this certain individual has done something like this where they're streaming and a crash happens. There are multiple others that have existed as well because they're trying to do their races and they think it's cool. You have other people in the car and something like this happens. So Twitch, Kick, get it together. You're not going to learn until someone unfortunately loses their life. Nip it in the bud right now.
And if you are a visual person and you need visual context of what actually went down, here you go. I mean, this is unacceptable. Like you said, Kelly, this happened last year, October 2024. He still was allowed on the platform to do it again. And here we are seeing it happening or a year later, the same exact thing. Myk, what kind of precautions do you think that Twitch needs to put in place to make sure people don't stream and drive?
Yeah, I think they need to put up a lot of restrictions. I feel like there should be some type of component, almost like when you are doing, I think with the insurance companies, where you connect something to your car. Like when you feel that the car is in motion or something should be able to click off. So I think because these people have a lot of influence over a lot of other people, and I feel like they need to really be putting those bigger restrictions in. They need to be cautious about a lot of that stuff.
Especially because a lot of young people look to these streamers. Like, streamers are the new influencers in a sense. So a lot of young people who are about to get their license, who are about to be able to drive, look at these streamers all day long watching what they're doing. And if they normalize driving and streaming, more than likely they're going to do the same thing when they get in the car and they're able to drive.
It's distracted driving. You're not supposed to do that, period, and that's exactly what you're doing when you're streaming.
I absolutely agree. All right, guys, 400 tied each on the board right now. And I'll have you know this is our very last question. So let's get right into it. Who is producing a documentary about Diddy's downfall? Myk.
50 Cent.
50 Cent is the one producing this documentary, and I'll be honest, I thought that he was playing, but this is a real thing that's going down, Myk.
Yes. I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like 50 Cent is one of them people where they say, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, especially if it's going to be petty. I feel like he pushes more towards the petty than anything else. But being that he is the type, especially with other celebrities, 50 Cent does not care about what he say about other celebrities. So if he's going to do it, he's going to do it, yeah.
And he's definitely doing it. Kelly, what are some things we can expect in this documentary?
Man, we're actually seeing Diddy live time before he was locked up, going to like Harlem, speaking to people, trying to get all their good graces and all that. And even afterwards, after that exchange, he gets into like his transport. And he's like, I need some hand sanitizer stuff. Like, come on, man. So I'm very interested to see how this comes forth. You know, it drops tomorrow. So we're all going to be able to take this in and see what's going on. But 50, he may be in trouble, but he don't lie. You got to believe that, man.
He definitely does not lie. I'm more interested in how he got this footage. Like, do you think the video guy, the cameraman, sold 50 this footage that was intentional for Diddy?
Man, I think so because
How did he get it?
Him, and it was early, if you remember, in the process of him talking about all this together.
Yeah.
And as we mentioned, this isn't like old school footage. This is like newer footage.
Yeah.
So either way, 50 is very good at positioning himself to be the victor in certain situations. That's exactly what he did.
He definitely is there. All right, well, today's winner of Ebonics is Myk. Myk is the one who is winning today, leaving here with our no other than that clock that you get to get crowned with and take home. Look at Myk.
Sorry,
Excited
Kelly.
he is.
Sorry, Kelly.
For our viewers at home, you already know tomorrow we are back. Kelly, thank you for being here. Myk, thank you for being here as well. And tomorrow, same time, same place, we're right here for another episode of Clock It. We'll see you then. Great job, Kelly.
Okay, cool.